Climate and Self-Restoration Pilot Program at Tiramoana School. These two things are the biggest thing that we're not talking about, and it would make a big difference if we did. Today the weather's spectacular, chatter and laughter fill the air, the water shimmers. Today we're on a journey to inspire a new generation of conservationists. We're on the hunt for sightings of whales, dolphins and seabirds before heading to a predator-free island. Why? So young people can see what they're fighting to save. We spot dolphins and whales, reminders of what a thriving ecosystem looked like. The excitement on board is electric when we see these living things, and the students record their observations in their journals, capturing their thoughts and what it might be like to be a dolphin and a whale. Rotorua Island is a pest-free island and full of rare birds. Here is the tiki, the popokatea and the takahe. Rare birds thrive here. Young people listen, they learn, they imagine a world where these birds are common in their backyard. This was a fairy ride, having young people eyes of wonder. The miracle for me was Kay. On the last day, an unusual, quiet student ran up to me, excited and articulate. Not the same student as at the beginning. Thank you. Loved it all. Loved you coming into our class every Tuesday, the new things you did and allowing us to discover. And that is why I do this work. It should be felt, not heard. Back in the classroom, we played bingo. We talked about Ruakura Jones and her passion to put rare birds on islands. And then back on the mainland, we learnt about Peter Fiakoski, a world leader in climate restoration. His vision is to restore the climate, not only reducing carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere, but taking existing carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere by 2050. One young person was so motivated, she spoke in the assembly and she shared the beauty of New Zealand native birds. The whole class was impacted, and then they impacted the whole school. And we had beeswax wraps and vegetable seeds were given to students in the school that took the most earth actions over 2 weeks. Prizes were given. But the class had its challenges. There were 16 different nationalities in the class of 30. I practiced all of their hellos. One student fiddled with another's hair on the mat and could not see why she could not do that. Another student declared climate restoration was not his problem and he found it boring. Someone took photos on a camera on the boat trip at the end. Another student wiped off everything. Learning is not always smooth sailing, and that is why self-restoration is so important. We need to know our strengths, validate our emotions, and talk to each other. We need to embrace challenges and turn them into opportunities. Climate restoration is not just about the earth, it is about us too. We had surveys, and the question was, would you like to know more about climate restoration and continue to be part of restoring the planet? Those hands warmed my heart. This program was a risk and a bold experiment. There were failures against our commitments. We played and met curriculum objectives in art, drama, science, physical education. There was real growth. Thank you. Thank you to Tiramoana School, to the principal, to the deputy,